So children, now we move to our next topic, that's grammar. Now children, who would remind me what are nouns? Think. Yes, I know all of you are going to scream person, place, animal, things. Name, place, animal, things. Right. Now children, what I want you to do is open your textbook to page 2222. Right? Are we on page 2222? Wind poems. Yes. Now children, I want you to find out, give me some examples of nouns from this poem. What did we say nouns are? Person, place, animal, things. Think. Yes, house. House is a noun. Walls. Doors. Right? They are nouns. Now children, what are verbs? Yes, they are action words. Doing words. Some action. So, you would open to page 2323. Find out the verbs in this. Take a look and find out verbs, action words. Verbs are action words. Yes, sniffs. Okay, that's through the nose, the action. When you do this. Then rattles. Yes, rattles also. Then leaps. That's also a noun. And then you have ruffling. Right? So all these are your verbs. Now children, what do we mean by singular and plural? Yes, we have done this right from your pre-primary. Correct? Singular. What do I mean when I say singular? And what do I mean when I say plural? Very simple. Yes, singular means one. Plural means many. For example, boy, boys, girl, girls, pen, pens. Child, child is what children? Children. Child, children. Okay, so that's your singular and plural. So well children, these words, what examples I gave you now, girl, girls, child, children, cat, cats, these are singular plural for what children? They are singular plural of nouns, right? If you see this children, girl, girls, boy, boys, man is men, okay? As you have irregular verbs, similarly you have irregular singular plural also. See, man is men, child is children, pen, pens, cat, cats. Now children, what are all these? These are nouns, okay? So singular plural, these are of nouns. So can I say this is of nouns? Okay. Now children, what are pronouns? What do you understand by pronouns? Pronouns are words which are used instead of a noun. Like instead of saying every time Aisha, 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 so I use she. Okay. Or instead of saying every time Izain, so I will use he. Right? So we have pronouns. They are words which are used instead of a noun. Right? Like Aisha and Izain, these are nouns. Even boy, girl, cat, these are all nouns. Now pronouns are words used instead of a noun. Give an example. You have I, and you have she. Instead of saying Aisha, I am using she. Instead of saying Izain, I am using he. Okay. Instead of saying Ahmad and Abdullah, so I will use they. Right? I, she, he, they, it. It we use for thing of a animal. So these are pronouns. They are words used instead of a noun. These are a few examples. Now children, in pronouns, do you have singular and plural? Look at it. Yes, I do have. Correct? If I say I is singular. I is singular. She, one person. Correct? So that will be singular. He, they, that will be plural. Even you have we children. We is also plural. So children, we have singular plural in nouns. We have singular plurals also in pronouns. Now what about verbs, children? Do you have singular plural in verbs? Think. We just now discussed, no children, verbs are doing words or action words. Now children, in verbs also we have singular and plural. Please pay attention. In verbs also we have singular and plural. Think of some examples, children. Yes, singular and plural verbs. The word becomes. This is singular. Plural will be what, children? Become. Take another word, drives. This is singular. Okay? So what will the plural be? Drive. Pays. And plural is pay. Goes. And go. Go is plural. So children, see, look here very carefully. We have done singular plural for nouns. This is your nouns. Okay. We have done singular plural for pronouns. These are your pronouns. And then we had singular plural for verbs. These are a few examples. Now how do I know, children, it is singular verb over here becomes? Use a noun from here. Use a noun from here and then try the sentence. The girl pays. See, if you look here, children, you use girl, that is singular, okay? The girl pays her fees. So pays is a singular verb. Like you use goes and go. If you say use he goes to the market. So he is singular. And now if I use they, so I can't say they goes. What do I say? They go to the market. Okay, so that's how a singular verb is and a plural verb is. Children, just notice one thing here. The verb in the singular, okay, in the singular place, it often has an S. Can you see? It has S on the end. Singular verb, it often has an S in the end. See here, S, S, S and S. Now children, before moving to the textbook, I just want to do a few examples. I've just written 3 sentences so that it will give you a clear understanding. It's a little confusing, but with practice, children, you will become perfect. So don't worry, okay? Now look at the first sentence. Cows eat grass. Now first children, what you do is, you first find out whether there is a noun or a pronoun in the sentence. Now this sentence over here, it has a noun. Okay. So what you do is, first you underline the noun. So there you write noun. Now children, look at the noun and just see if it is singular or plural. Yes, it is plural. So you write P over there. Okay. Now you have to find the verb, children. Find the verb in this sentence. So the verb over here is eat. Action word is eat, right? So you underline that and then you write verb. Now children, you write here in the bracket singular or plural. Just now I told you, no children, singular verb often takes an S at the end. But here, this is a plural verb. So you have to write here P. Right? Now move to the next sentence. Cow eats grass. Yes, I think we can move faster now. So which is your noun over here? Cow. Singular or plural? Plural. Now you go to the next, which is the verb. Very simple. Now see children, it has S. Sorry, I made a mistake children. I need a whitener. Just hold on. So children, that's a mistake. Okay, so I put a whitener over here. I'm just waiting for it to dry. Wish I was in the classroom and all of you would have shouted, ma'am, it's singular. Okay. So now this verb over here, eats, is what children? As I said, S is there. So what are we going to write over there? Yes. If it is S children, what is there? It is a singular. Correct? Now, I think it's dried up. Yes. Okay. So that's S. Now move to the next one children. The man is praying. First identify the noun. Which is a noun over here? Man. Now man children is a noun. Singular or plural? Singular. So you write S. Okay. Now is. Children see is a singular verb. Is a verb children over here. Okay. Is praying is a verb. Is a helping verb. We have done this last year. So you can say it is a verb and singular. Move to the next one. The men are praying. So which is the noun over here? Men. That's noun. Now children, singular or plural? Men, M-E-N. That means many. Not one man but many. Okay. So that is plural. And is praying. Okay. That's your noun. These are, are praying. These are your helping verbs. Remember that. So we will underline that. So that is verb and are many. So that's plural. Now think of the third one children. Do we have a noun here children? Think. I just now told you she, they, it, we, I. These are all pronouns. You. These are all pronouns. Okay. They are used instead of a noun. See, instead of taking somebody's name. Instead of saying Sita, Geeta, I have used she and they. So this is a pronoun. Be very careful children. It is a pronoun. So I will write here pronoun. Now is it singular or plural? She means one person. Now drinks. Which is your verb here children? Very good. Verb is, this is your verb. Now children, is it singular or plural? Look properly, I told no, S. Singular verb often has S on the end. So this is singular. Right? Now move to the next one. They drink coffee. Now children, they is a pronoun. They is a pronoun. So you write here pronoun, and they is plural because many. Now which is the verb here, children? Which is the verb? Drink. Very good. Drink is your verb. So verb. Now identify if it is singular or plural. It is plural. Okay. So children, a very simple rule you have to remember is singular nouns or pronouns. Okay. When the noun is singular, okay, it needs a singular verb. And if it is plural, it will need a plural verb. Children, we can call these nouns and pronouns also as subject. Okay, that is called subject verb agreement. This is called subject verb agreement. So children, now please open your textbooks to page 2828. That's grammar, noun and verb agreement. Children, this is all what I have explained just now. So you need to read the information box and please understand. Okay, nouns and verbs can be singular or plural. The examples I told you, children, nouns also can be singular, plural. Even verbs can be singular, plural. As I said, singular verbs often has an S on the end. When we use a singular noun or a singular pronoun, we must use a singular verb. Remember this rule. This is a rule. Okay. So you just remember this, things will be simple. Now remember, a pronoun stands in place of a noun. What I explained, children, just now: he, she, they, we. Now look here, children. She watches with listless eyes. Now look here and see whether it's a noun or a pronoun. There's a pronoun. Okay, she. So she is singular pronoun. Watches, that is a verb, and that is singular verb. Now, when we use a plural noun or a plural pronoun, we must use a plural verb. They watch with listless eyes. Now, they is a plural pronoun. The verb over here is watch, and that is also plural with listless eyes. Now, children, look here, is and was. We use is and was with singular nouns and singular pronouns. The wind is angry. Here it is singular. Here also it was angry. It is a past of is. Now look here. We use are and were with plural nouns and plural verbs. So is and was is singular. Are and were are plural. Pieces of paper. Children, look here. Pieces of paper. It's like a phrase. Are snatched by the wind. Snatched. I told you the meaning when we did. Okay. So pieces of paper. This is are. Take it together, children. They were snatched by the wind. So they, it is plural and it is were. Now children, for your homework, you will need to do this. But before doing this, children, I will give you 3 sentences for practice. So you do that first. The similar way how I explained to you. You write it like this. The way we have done. Okay, same way in the bracket. So then this will become easier for you. Look at the first one, children. The window rattles. What you have to do? Change the noun and pronoun from singular to plural and change the verb to match. So we have to change here. What do we have? Do we have a noun or a pronoun? We have a noun. Correct? Window. So when I change this, I have to make it to, it is singular. So I have to change it to plural. So what will it be? The windows and rattles will become what, children? Rattle. Look here. Okay. The windows rattle. Similarly, you will do the next one. Choose the correct verb to finish each one. The wind stamps his feet. Now they have given us 2 verbs. So before choosing the verb, first look at your noun or pronoun. So now over here, children, it is what? Singular. So the wind stamps. We have the rule, no, children? Singular noun, singular pronoun must take singular verb. And as I told you, children, we have seen that singular verbs, they take S. So the wind stamps his feet. So children, for homework you are going to do this page 25. I am going to put up in the broadcast also. Then you will do page 26, right? And then you are going to do page 28. Okay? So that's all children. Happy learning.